fruit.
This is the week. It's happening right now, and you better not miss it. It's the Newmark and Lewis Holiday Blockbuster Sale. Fantastic selections of audio, video, and appliance gifts at unbeatable prices. Save on a compact microwave with turntable, $79. A telephone answering system by Codaphone, just $88. Or this color TV for $126. Save big on this JVC dual cassette deck, only $88. The Newmark and Lewis Holiday Blockbuster Sale Week. Don't miss it.
Lewis is watching.
Welcome to my party. My name is Coco Goya.
Hi, Coco.
What can I tell you? People who know the best go for the best. I am the cream of the coconut. It's as easy as that. So try me for the best Goya coladas of your life. Better yet, why don't you invite me to your next party? Okay?
Coco Goya. What a guy. What a mix.
It's very important to take very good care of your teeth. And now Channel 7 is giving you a chance to do just that at our free dental screening clinic. Your teeth and gums will be checked and you will be screened for oral and skin cancer. It all takes place at NYU's Kreiser Dental Center in Manhattan. No appointment is necessary. Just come by and visit us.
Beat the buzzer. Share the fun. Morning Jeopardy at 10:30 on Channel 7.
Boy, are we angry. Are we absolutely furious? Are we madder than anything? Do you know what we're angry about? This is what we are angry about. We feel that in this country, that we, the American people, are being ripped off. Now, here's what's going on. The American public is being nickeled and dimed. It's very hard for me to get this angry. Nickeled, I'm going to try. Nickeled and dimed to the tunes of tens of millions of dollars every year. How, I ask you, my brothers, how? Through consumer rip-offs. Okay, enough of that. There's a... Only job is to get an audience, right? Keep the audience. There's a $250 million industry in this country that is actually preying on the unemployed, and that's not funny, and taking money that they don't have. Now, we're going to find out more about that later on in the show, but first, I want to meet a replacement for this talk show. I want you to meet Dick DeBartolo. I hope Dick is a better actor than I am. Dick is actually a consumer reporter, and he is a writer for my favorite magazine, Mad Magazine. Dick, what do you have for us today?
We're going to do some mail order ripoff. You said people were being nickel and dimed to death. You missed by a lot. People in this category are being ripped out of $5, $10, and $20 at a clip. So we're going to look at some ads, and then we're going to see what you get when you send your money.
These are real?
These are real. Let's put one up. These are real ads. We'll look at one over here. Country Organizer.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah. With tax and shipping to New York City, it was about $8.50. And it says that you can end clutter in your living room, you use plans, put mugs on it. All right, you see the ad? Let's cut back here, and now let's take a look at Country Organizer. Ta-da! Well, wait, Sally, we haven't decorated it. Let's put our mugs up here. And it's good for mail, except well, you have to take your mail. And like that, and then your mail fits.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
$8.40. Okay, let's go to ad number 2 and see what we have here. Okay, the train set. Now, this is badly written copy. With tax and shipping, it's about $8.50. It's the 32-piece train set.
32 pieces?
32-piece, okay? Your 32-piece train set. Now, again, if they were more honest in the copy, you might think for a kid, it's a little AA battery-operated set. But I only counted 16 pieces.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I
Let's
know, but wait.
No, let's get our director. Hold that up to the camera
wait a
just a
second.
little bit,
Okay.
you know, because what we saw looked like a wonderful metal train, and this looks like,
Oh, it's
you know,
plastic. It's
yeah,
plastic.
the romper room
But as I
thing.
said, it's only about 16 pieces, and I wondered where the other 16 was. Well, I didn't look in the box, because there's the other 16 pieces.
What is that?
1, 2, 3, yes, cardboard cutouts. Okay, that's your, and this ad is running a lot now because it's a Christmas item. All right, moving on to, oh, this is one of my favorites, the Miracle Activator card. You send in that card, and I sent in $19, and they promise you a string of miracles. The first miracle, absolutely guaranteed, is that chest of jewels, diamonds, sapphires, rubies. Got that chest of jewels in your memory there? Now let's go to the chest of jewels. Now, ta-dan, 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 ta-dan. I don't know how much of a magnifier you have on this lens, but...
Okay, we can see it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, wait, maybe you can see the cloth.
Kit Carson, our director, is doing a real good job. What is
Can you
that,
see
though?
the
No, move your forefinger just a little bit. It's hard for us to see
Can you
the...
see the jewels?
You can't see them, huh?
No, it is...
They're too small. Can you put them out on the table there? Take them off the little cloth there and stick those
How about...
those big
Oh,
gems.
there you go.
There you go.
There
Out
you go.
on the...
They are little specks of glass. I actually, there were a couple more, but last time I opened my miracle, part of my miracle got lost. Okay, let's see. Our next item here is, the Decorator Mirror Set. Now, I can't read the copy from there, but it says stuff like, brighten the corner of every room, add an accent to your office, along that line. So, Sally, these might be for your new house.
Yeah.
You know, it's a huge house, so you probably need something to brighten up a corner. So the mirror set would be ideal, wouldn't Like, this is like, you could brighten the corner of a dollhouse. And they are about $10 with shipping. I've seen these in the 5 and 10 for about $2 each, so why bother? Okay, let's see our next mail order item. Oh, the copper bottom pots. It's $12.95, and with shipping it's about $20. This is advertised another way. You get the ad, and it says $120, and they send you like a $100 check. So it's advertised both ways. You can only apply the check to the pots. So let's take a look at your copper bottom pot set here. Okay, now
you see, I would have sent for that because I love
well,
copper.
I'll show you. They are, okay, copper bottom pots. Handles are only put in with one screw. Can you see this? Just not too good. But you know what? They tell you that they're easy to clean and good to cook. They leave out the most important thing, Sally. If you're going on vacation and you want to take pots with you, you could...
Dick!
I know, you see, I was making an omelet and someone said fold it, and I
don't believe... Dick, who buys this stuff? I mean,
well,
I can see that I might, but...
Millions of people. You're right. This ad looks particularly good. So you have no way of knowing the quality. The other ads, a big drawback is ads that don't show dimensions. They leave it up to your imagination to think, what am I getting here?
In other words, the mirror ad didn't give you the size of the mirror?
No size.
Isn't that illegal?
No, because it should be you to realize if there's no size that this could be tiny. Now, I've seen that ad another time with the dimensions, so there evidently have been some complaints about that.
Some complaints.
Right.
By and large, do we complain when something
No,
like this
not
happens? We
enough.
don't.
You know, the Better Business Bureau, who I work with closely, said that the only time they start investigating mail order ripoff is when people write in. And most people, you know, mail order items tend to be $20 and under. So I think most people get the item and they go, well, I lost $10, I won't complain. But they should complain.
Okay, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we've got several things. We're going to talk to you about a food processor, a mixer, some luggage, a piano, a sewing machine. We're going into the big stuff. And then, something very, very important, We're going to meet a gentleman who's a consumer advocate and talks to us about those ads for employment. You know, you can get a job or you can work overseas. Stay with us.
Professor,
Yes, Val?
a scientist like you shouldn't have dirty dentures.
I just soaked them.
Soaking's not enough, Professor. Brushing with Denture Cream Denture Toothpaste cleans denture film better. Watch. Against Effrident, Denture Cream cleans almost twice as clean in 90 seconds.
A significant advantage.
Don't get caught with dirty dentures. Brush with Minty Denture Cream or Denture Gel.
Thanks, Val.
What's a personal computer for?
Will you take care of Baby Heather for a minute?
Introducing Amazing Baby Heather for your little girl.
Let's play. Milk? Pizza? Excuse me. Mommy's back. I love you. This is some baby.
Amazing Baby Heather. Baby Heather can talk, change expression, even respond to your child's voice. Batteries not included. New from Mattel.
Are you lying to your dog?
Doesn't this look delicious?
Lies, lies, we can't believe a word you say.
And the lies. Feed your dog new Grand Gourmet dinner for dogs. Grand Gourmet is loaded with delicious beefy strips, smothered in a rich, savory sauce. Dog food that tastes this good never looked this good. New Grand Gourmet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pizza.
Kids are expert stain makers.
Oh, no.
So I use Liquid All, the liquid stain liquid.
A-L-L. How does it work?
Liquid All pours its power right on stains and gets everything clean. For my little stain makers,
Oh, no.
I get the liquid stain lifter.
A-L-L.
It's the liquid stain lifter.
Joining us now is Stuart Rado, and Stuart is a consumer advocate, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how the unemployed become prey for some pretty big businesses. Meanwhile, we're talking about mail-order rip-offs.
Yes, and I just wanted to say that I'm one of the ones who fell victim also, and I sent for some perfume, and it was their thing of Emerald perfume, and they were sending out little diamond chips. And what I did is I kept the little ring, and I wore it, never to forget again that I would never do it again.
You were that dumb. That's not... But you know what? I have, too. And I was thinking about this today. I don't know anybody who would be honest who hasn't fallen prey to one of these things. I've fallen prey to two of them, by the way.
I've fallen prey for thousands of dollars over the years, and my husband really got to me, but now I've really kept the ring on, and I said I'll never do it again.
Good for you. Good for you.
Our family isn't too bright. We keep on getting caught in the time-sharing thing. Once because we were promised a computer, the second time because we were promised a trip to Bermuda. The catch was the computer was no longer being made, no software was available, no hardware was available for it. The trip to Bermuda was in one of their timeshare places, and airfare was about 4 times as much as the trip could possibly be worth. How do you protect yourself from these kind of rip-offs?
Well, those are the kind of things where you can check with the Consumer Affairs Department before you answer a card. You can check with the Better Business Bureau. They have a long list of these leisure time clubs where you pay $89 to join and you get a free vacation. And the trick there is your membership is 1 year long. You call every week for 1 year, and they're sorry, but they have no reservations available for this weekend. They just weigh you down. So check before you send the money.
My rip-off was a travel thing, too, where you got an airplane ticket to Hawaii for something like $12, and then you had to stay in their hotel, and the company folded when we tried.
There's also one where the airfare to Hawaii is $39, but they don't tell you in the ad the land portion is $1,200.
Aha.
You know, this thing is going on for millions and millions of years, it seems like. It's just these products every so often crop up on TV. The most amazing thing to me is how nobody can seem to get a hold of the right laws to knock it out of the ballpark. I don't understand how. I mean, it seems like it'll just, you know, as soon as you catch up with you guys, 10 others start up selling all this junk again. And people are losing millions of dollars.
That's the problem. Often the 10 guys that are starting up are the same 10 guys who closed down. There's one company that's come back under 7 names. The laws have to be tougher.
Okay, I promised you some more important consumer research stuff. Let's start, Dick, with towels. Is there somebody who's selling towels?
Yes, we have. This is if you want to go into business yourself. They'll ship you 40 brand new towels for $1.75. Now, this is where they play a trick with your mind. They say add 50 cents for shipping. That doesn't begin to cover the cost of shipping because towels are very heavy. Well, they're not that heavy because these are your 40 towels, okay? The food processor is called Kitchen Wizard. This ad, the Better Business Bureau has now, this ad will be changed. Kitchen Wizard has gone up $2, but it says Kitchen Wizard can do anything these knives and $300 food processor do. So you're led to think mentally you're getting a machine. This, folks, is the Kitchen Wizard. All right, and you'll be glad to know that the new ad will not show the food processor, but Kitchen Wizard will be $9.
In other words, they showed you an ad of one product and they sent you a completely different
Yes, but you see, they get around it because they didn't specifically say in the ad it looks like this. It says it'll replace these things.
You write for Mad Magazine. How about the magazine? Do they still accept all of these advertisements for all of this stuff that isn't the right thing?
No, Mad does not accept advertising.
Well, he's off the hook. It's one of those rare magazines. That and Consumer Report, they do not.
That's right. No, Mad does not accept ads.
Well, but her question is a valid one. When you read these, does the magazine have any, why don't they turn down ads for things like
Well,
this?
Stuart had a great answer to that. Stuart, we were talking earlier.
Well, the one reason is it's the good faith doctrine. Most newspapers and magazines accept ads on good faith and don't pull them unless either the Better Business Bureau has a problem or unless some charges have been filed or they receive a lot of complaints. And most people don't think to complain to the newspapers. You see an ad in the Wall Street Journal, you think it's got to be legitimate. It's the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times.
Okay, since we have gotten to Stuart, tell me something about these ads that are for employment, because I think that's the saddest of all the ads.
Why don't we take a look real quickly at, just sort of run through them, the ads so the viewers can see it. We've got some typical ads of some of these companies that, here's one, job hunting. You're going to get a 40% increase in starting salary. This company's still in business, and at one time their ad used to read, 3 U.S. presidents endorsed our amazing results.
Wow.
Needless to say, it didn't. Moving on to the next ad, you see here, changing jobs and careers. This company is no longer in existence. They did $15 million worth of business each year in the recent years at $2,500 to $3,500 a crack. Here's another one, a new job without risking your old one. Most people don't want their boss to find out they're looking for a new job. I think we've got one more. Perhaps. Do we have one more ad?
Yeah, there we go.
Here's one. This company is in the Midwest, and they say they're going to do all the work for you. And I have sort of what I call my warning signs against these particular companies to know if you're about to be ripped off. If they say in the sales pitch, we have a 95% success rate. We're highly selective in accepting our clients. We have access to the hidden or unpublished job market. And it breaks down to 3 categories. You have your job list firms, which is your blue-collar worker. This is $85. You pay for a list, and they say, if you don't get a job in 6 weeks, come on back, we'll give you your money. Of course, in 6 weeks, it's 4 walls and a rug. The other are the overseas companies. They charge between $300 and $400. These companies charge between $2,500 and $25,000 for access to the hidden job market. They have no more access to the hidden job market than a bag lady on Main Street.
And they charge $25,000 as much as, now you were ripped off by one of them.
I paid $3,500 to a firm. I fought back. I closed the whole company down. They wouldn't give me my money back. I said, fine, I'll close you down. And they laughed in my face. 60 minutes to the story, a month later they were closed. What I'm asking people to do is if you have paid either several hundred or several $1,000s to one of these advanced fee career marketing corporate private outplacement companies, send me a stamped self-addressed envelope. And I'll send you a checklist on how to fight back, explaining how to complain, who to complain to, exactly what you're going to need to do, because one-on-one, they got you. You can't fight a multi-million-dollar company.
Okay, so you don't want to hear from us who want jobs. You want to hear if we've been ripped off by one of the job mills, as you call them, We write to you, and you'll put us in touch with what to do in order to
Right.
make
Send me a stamped self-addressed envelope, and you will receive a checklist of what to do, and I'll work with you. Because one-on-one you lose, but organized, we can beat these companies. If I can close down a company that made $4 million a year, I think we can work together and close down a few others.
When we return, mighty mixer and luggage sets and pianos and sewing machines. Coming up.
All of us who get beautiful gifts from JCPenney's fine jewelry sale want everyone who gives them to know that we didn't want anything special, and you really shouldn't have. But we think it and you are just beautiful.
Save on all diamonds and every stone ring. Seiko, Polestar, Boulevard, and Citizen watches. All cultured pearls, 13-karat gold chains, charms, and earrings. We bring out the Santa in you.
It's a funny old life, isn't it? Me and My Girl, the show that's won 3 Tony Awards and 5 Drama Desk Awards, is now winning everyone's heart. I'm Jim Dale, and I'm tickled pink to be leading the company in this lavish, spectacular, brilliant, and very, very happy show. And guess what? It's a real laugh. But most of all, you know, it's about me and my girl. And that's what life's all about, isn't it? Me and my girl. You know what I mean?
If you're about to become a proud grandparent, then you should know about MB. For over 25 years, the MB family has helped welcome so many new babies into the world. MB has the guaranteed lowest prices on New York City's largest selection of cribs, carriages, strollers, high chairs, playpens, and accessories. And MB will deliver or mail order anywhere. MB Discount Juvenile Furniture, where shopping for baby is child's play.
If you're expecting, we're expecting you.
Will you take care of baby Heather for a minute?
Introducing amazing Baby Heather for your little girl.
Let's play. Milk? Pizza? Excuse me. Mommy's back. I love you. This is some baby.
Amazing Baby Heather. Baby Heather can talk, change expression, even respond to your child's voice. Batteries not included, new from Mattel.
With the arrival of winter in New York, thousands of poor and hungry are especially needed. City Harvest is making an effort through a year-round canned food drive to provide this extra need. Participate by bringing canned foods to any firehouse in New York's 5 boroughs, or by holding your own canned food drive. Call us and we will support your food drive by providing information on selecting the best collection sites, the most effective ways of publicizing the drive, and the foods most desperately needed. Thank you.
I bought the towels, and I only paid $1 for them. So therefore, I thought that I really probably hadn't done too badly because I used them for dishcloths.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
But I don't think that's the point about the whole thing is, when you think about it, it's hundreds and thousands of people all do the same thing. I thought I was really going to get terry cloth towels.
Of course. It says, you know, the copy says brand new. It doesn't say it's kind of paper towel-ish.
Well, that's what I think. I think sometimes it's not exactly what they send us. It's what our expectations are and what we're built up to do. And we think that that's going to be a huge mirrors or it's going to fill the whole corner and all that. We're almost getting our value with the postage and everything. But we just expect always that we're going to get hundreds of dollars more than we order. And that's why we're duped into it.
That's true. Lots of times in the 5 and 10 you can do far better.
What about the sewing machine? Let's see the sewing machine.
Okay, we just have to see. The worst kind of mail order fraud is when you just get a postcard. It says here that you have been selected for a sewing machine. All they need is $12.87 for insured and motor delivery to your home. Okay? $12.87 for a sewing machine, a bargain. Let's look at the sewing machine. Just put the sewing machine up here and just take out the sewing machine.
Well,
there.
Not worth question.
Yeah, I just want to say that I think that if there's advertisements going to be put in the newspaper, I think the newspaper or the magazine should be responsible for that advertisement.
I agree with her, and I can't understand why they're not responsible.
I think we should have some recourse other than the consumers. You write to them, you phone them, and you get nowhere.
No, what, Better Business Bureau? God, I've had good luck with them. The problem with these companies is that they usually take 3 months to even send you the item, so you figure if I mail it back, it's going to be another 3 months before I get a refund, so you just give up.
I find that these telephone solicitations that we keep getting all week long it's impossible, and as soon as I hear them with their spiel, I just tell them that I will not accept telephone solicitations, but they're impossible. They're off. They're having calls almost every day on storm windows, on...
Yeah, but a lot of those are legitimate, aren't they?
Some.
Some?
And anyone that asks you a credit card number over the phone, I would hang up immediately. You want a contest, but to verify your address, give us one of your major credit card numbers.
Anytime I get one of those calls, and the minute they say, we are so-and-so, I say, who did you say? And they'll tell me again. And I'll say, what company do you represent? And they'll tell me again. And I'll say, I'm sorry, I don't know you, and I hang up.
Oh, good.
But
we're going to put up on the screen, by the way, Stuart's address for those of you who have been ripped off by the employment thing.
The public seems to be geared to that, to the shop-at-home service. You have television shows constantly that are advertising all these fabulous things, and people are ordering them by the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, that's a good question.
Retailers are also having a shop-at-home service, and the merchandise leaves quite a bit to be desired.
Well, let me ask you about that. Have you, these shopping networks where they offer merchandise, have you had a lot of complaints about those?
I have not. I'm doing a local show called Consumer U where we've invited all people who did shopping. And from the telephone interviews I've done, half of them are very satisfied with the merchandise.
Yeah,
If they live out of the city, people who live in big cities can really bargain shop.
So we're not saying all phone orders and all advertising.
It's TSS Seidman's Gift Sale Week, and you'll find great savings in every department. Add elegance to your holiday entertaining with a 12-inch pedestal-covered cake plate by Tuscany. Made of beautiful sapphire crystal, it's only $19.99. Use only the finest imported bulbs in your chandelier with Allure bulbs by Satco. In clear or frosted 6 bulbs, only $2. You'll find holiday savings in 52 departments during the Gift Sale Week at TSS Seidman's. One-stop shopping at its best.
Hey, folks, it's time for...
They're very stupid, I'll tell you that.
It's a week of new gadgets on the Hollywood Square.
We're thinking maybe it's RoboCop's mug.
See the laws of gravity challenged and the pages of history rewritten.
It's messy and it's still stupid.
So learn the facts. And have a big laugh this week with those hip-to-be Hollywood Square.
Tonight at 7:30 here on Channel 7.
Think about a second mortgage home equity loan. At Champion, mortgages are our only business, and nobody does it better. We offer low fixed rates for qualified homeowners. Whatever your mortgage needs, regardless of your credit background, Champion works hard to get you results, and fast, usually within a few days. Call today and apply by phone in just a matter of minutes, or ask for our free brochure. And remember, when your bank says no, Champion says yes.
If you could design the perfect coffee maker, what would you do?
I'd give it a sophisticated look.
Want to design in quality, reliability, at an affordable price.
And of course you'd want to give it America's #1 selling name, Mr. Coffee.
Introducing the newest member of the Mr. Coffee family, the International Design Series. Everything you imagine a coffee maker could be, and then some.
I want to thank Dick and Stuart and give my love to the guys at Mad Magazine. And what do we say here in America? Let the buyer beware. Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.
Some members of our audience will receive, and a promotional fee has been provided by...
Which swab has 50% more cotton right at the tip? Q-Tips brand cotton swabs, because a swab by any other name just isn't the same.
Really chocolatey chocolate milk doesn't come from a chocolate cow. It comes from Hershey. The chocolate people.
Coming up today at 5 on Eyewitness News, a full report on new revelations about Jessica Hahn, the woman responsible for the downfall of the Reverend Jim Baker, plus a recipe from Mr. Food for delicious praline squares. That's today at 5 on Eyewitness News here on Channel 7.
When people ask me about my job, I keep changing the subject. What am I going to talk about? French fries? I didn't want just a job, I wanted a career. So now I'm going to Wilford Beauty Academy.
Next on Channel 11, Best Talk in Town.
I'm Beefsteak Charlie, and my rib dinners are irresistible.
Oh, ribs.
Ribs.
Oh, ribs.
Ribs. All starting at only $10.99.
Tired of boring jobs? Get into auto body work. No 2 days alike and good pay. At Apex Tech, you run this frame straightener, weld, paint, and trim, all in 6 months. When you've earned your certificate and we can recommend you for a job, this set of professional tools is yours to keep. Call us, 645-3300. Find out how much financial assistance toward your training you're entitled to from the government. Now, I can't call you. You have to call us, 645-3300.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. Of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with the FCC and other authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been instructed where to tune in your area for news and official information. This station serves the 5 boroughs of New York City. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
A holiday treat from Channel 11. A Laurel and Hardy classic. March of the Wooden Soldiers. Tonight at 8 on Channel 11.
Hi, and welcome to Best Talk in Town. We are going to have so much fun today. One of my all-time heroes is here, Dick DeBartolo. And, well, I'll tell you all about him in a little bit. He's brought a bunch of useless gifts that we all can use. Also, we're going to learn how to wrap up our useless or not-so-useless gifts, and I'm going to talk to you about mall malice today. I'm Nola Roper, and this is the Best Talk in Town. Right, Wink?
Let's get this show on the road.
Well, just caught me in my morning routine of reading Mad magazine. When's the last time you bought a Mad magazine? Oh, come on. You got to buy them every month. Because one of the guys that absolutely shaped one of my senses of humor is none other than Dick DeBartolo, who's there. He wrote for this magazine. Now he consults. He still writes for Mad magazine. He does everything. Remember the Match Game with Gene Rayburn? He wrote all those things. Very funny guy, and he's brought a bunch of useless stuff here. Why did you do this?
Well, I thought everybody knows the sensible things to buy for Christmas. How about the offbeat, the bizarre, the weird?
Now, I mean,
those are my attorneys. Offbeat, bizarre, and weird.
Yes, is this the sort of thing that you go around doing normally, like collecting offbeat, weird, and bizarre?
Yes. I love anything that runs by a battery. I love anything unusual. If you'd like to come to my house and see some unusual stuff, feel free.
Do you have all of these things in your home?
I will after this program.
Show us some stuff.
Okay, we're going to start out with something that's weird but very practical. We have the smoke detector Christmas ornament. Okay, it looks like a regular ornament here, but if there's smoke from the tree or the lights, I'm just going to use the little test switch here. And isn't that amazing how it just worked 3 minutes ago, and now, oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you could hear that down the block.
You could hear that a long way away, so that's about $35. Now,
well, that's a good idea,
that's a great idea. Well, we started out with zany, but we ended up with zany/practical.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, this you'll be the judge of. All right. This is the electric tie rack.
The electric tie
rack?
rack?
Well, you know how much trouble it is to spin that little rack with your finger, okay?
Don't I know?
All
My
right.
ties get hung up in the
All the
closet
time. Well, it's easy with me. I only own this tie.
Oh, that's nice.
The electric now, can you notice? It also has a little night light up here.
Oh, that's so you don't hurt yourself getting into the closet.
So that you can pick a tie without waking someone in the room up, assuming they don't mind sleeping with a blender. Okay. This is also like the electric duster. Yes. It takes a long, I'm doing your table, takes a bit of a time.
Well, that's all right, but when you have nothing to do, why not?
Absolutely.
What's this
Okay,
guy?
now, inspired by the politicians in Washington, we have our own shredder. Can you hold that for, actually, you have to, we're kind of there, and this side here. Can you hold that side? Oh, no, I can do that.
I can hold this
can
side.
You both? Okay.
Why don't I hold both sides,
Okay,
Dick?
because this happens to be...
You're not going to shred the December issue. I haven't finished it.
Oh, right,
I
right.
can't
Well, I tell you
believe
what,
it.
we'll hit reverse and we'll reassemble
There
it.
goes my buck and a half for the day.
And I found out something else. It's kind of your instant tinsel maker.
It's the Fawn
It's
Home
your-
model. I like it. Now,
So that's your personal paper shredder.
I know. Why do we shred stuff anyway?
This was your script.
Oh, yeah, well,
And they asked me to shred
we can dice, we can slice, and we can do these fabulous julienne fries.
And the mustache trimmer.
What is this?
Video
this looks
dog.
like fun.
Okay, if you've always wanted to have a dog but don't want to walk him, Video Dog just sits on your TV set and stares back at you. And there are certain pieces of tape where you yell out and Video Dog will roll over and beg.
Oh, come on, really?
Okay, yes. So Video Dog is real easy.
How much is that?
Video Dog is around $20.
Oh, I like it. I know what I'm
okay.
getting for Christmas.
Now, if you're really lazy and read in bed,
yes,
these glasses let you read in bed without having to tilt your head.
Oh, come on.
Yes, it's mirrored so that the type goes up. You look straight ahead and hold the book down.
Can I try
Sure.
them? May
They're
I?
a little disorienting when you're not reading.
Oh, I don't believe it. I can read from right here.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, it's incredible. These are fun. I bet they're nice looking, too.
They're
suggest-
you.
I wouldn't suggest driving with them. But
No, you can drive with them, but you have to lay on the floor of your car.
okay.
Okay.
Right.
Electronic dice.
Electronic dice.
Right. Okay, let's do it this side. Yeah, well, you know how hard it is to... Boy, we're having a lot of fun here today, aren't we?
Yeah, but I can't see how that one works.
No, it's supposed to be making a little bit of noise, and it's not. I don't...
Well, I can help it make
Oh, there it goes. Okay, there's electronic dice. Can we see this guy? Boy, it's very...
Yeah, it's hot. It's dark. Oh, yeah, I see.
Oh, did you see them? Yeah.
there's
Okay,
like a 6 and a
fine.
2.
And you know what? You owe me $3. We were betting on that.
Thanks a
I forgot.
lot.
Okay, the alarm clock that when it goes off, you just say quiet and quiet. Okay.
Gee, wouldn't that be great if some of our husbands worked like that?
Now this
Quiet.
is your sausage stuffer.
I should have known that.
I know, you were inquiring.
I know.
This is not the portable model, by the way.
I can see that.
Casing goes up here, and sausage goes here. And you know what I've been doing?
Well, I'm afraid to ask.
Probably, I hope none of my friends are watching. I use this as sausage helper. Just put that in there. You shred a couple of mads, 1 pound of meat, you make about 3,000 pounds of sausage.
That's great. That's so great.
Okay.
Now this looks like good
This
stuff.
is like getting into the more practical, okay? If you want to give your friend an investment, there are these Australian gold nugget-proof coins, okay? And they usually appreciate in value.
That's nice.
Now, if worse comes to worse, and you don't know what to get anybody, American Express has something brand new, and it's a gift check that is good anywhere to buy anything.
Anywhere and anything?
Anywhere. You know, we got most of this stuff from a place called Hemmicker Schlemmer and another
Right.
place called Sharper Image. They could
Okay.
take their American Express check. They could run out and they could buy the sausage stuffer. If someone was kind, they would buy the sausage stuffer and send it to you.
You're right. You're right. And especially with our shredded magazine.
I'm going to leave the sausage helper
Are you really?
as a Christmas gift.
Oh, you're
because
so
maybe
sweet.
I'll come back and we'll talk about other weird stuff.
I wish you would come back. It
Okay.
would make me very happy.
Our days in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Right.
Something important like that.
Right.
Should we listen to
Sure.
to this
Just
one?
click him in. You know how to turn him on? Take
Right
him
here?
to dinner and a movie.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. So, what game should we play? A, famous phrases. B, on the button.
Uh-huh.
C, what's the word?
I'll give you the word. The word is, thanks a so much for being
Oh,
here.
thank you. I had a
DeBartolo.
great time.
I
Thank
think
you
you're
so much.
terrific. Buy
Thank you.
Mad Magazine. The guy is so nuts. But now it's time to check in with Mr. Wizard and take a look at how bubbles can get you in shape. Really?
Is she in town?
It looks like a balloon and has been nicknamed a training bubble, but it's actually a pressure chamber in which athletes can condition themselves with aerobic exercises. As you probably know, the goal of aerobic exercise is to put a controlled strain on the heart and lungs to increase their capacities so that ultimately they work more efficiently. Both amateur and professional athletes believe that the harder they push their bodies, the greater the aerobic conditioning. It was assumed that athletes could get more benefit at a higher altitude where the air is thinner, forcing them to exercise harder. However, Dr. Igor Gamow of the University of Colorado is challenging that. Professional athletes like Colleen Cannon work out in the training bubble, inside of which the air pressure can be set to sea level or below. Dr. Gamow believes that the greater oxygen content at lower altitudes will help produce aerobic training of better quality than could be achieved at higher altitudes. Scientists at the university's Human Performance Laboratory monitor Colleen as she works out in the bubble. In the future, athletes will be training using new scientific methods, which may include working out in a low-altitude training bubble.
Something for everybody. Now, I don't want you to go away because when we come back, we're going to have some fabulous ways to wrap up all the Christmas gifts that you got from Hammacher Schlemmer.
Hi, everybody.
Like this.
So, what game should we play? A, famous phrases. B, on the button.
Ride the range with a Western hero on the Fall Guy.
Roy, you're still my hero.
While Jody's being saved by a cowboy legend.
You know, something just doesn't smell right here. Yeah, well, maybe the wind changed back on you.
Colts rounding up highway rustlers.
I came here looking for you. Too bad you found us.
And the heroes of the Old West come riding to the rescue.
I gotta warn you, fellas, there could be some shooting.
On the next Fall Guy.
Today at 5 on Channel 11.
How do you gift wrap a brand new kitchen? How do you wrap a workbench? With power tools? A microwave? At Goodbyes, you'll find thousands of gift ideas that you can wrap any way you like.
Save on the favorite touch-tone phone from Northwestern Bell, $33. A Codaphone answering machine with call screening and voice-activated recording, $49.99. A Wagner power roller that pumps paint to the roller, just $79.99.
Shop during our savings spectacular, then go home and have a wrap session.
Hi there. You want to have a lot of fun and excitement? Well, all you have to do is join us right here in the Best Talk in Town studio audience. We have interesting guests and fascinating things to talk about, and I want you to call this number for free tickets. Free tickets, 212-210-2695. Y'all come down.
You folks in Southern Connecticut can be very demanding when it comes to what you want from a radio station. You expect news every hour, reliable traffic reports, accurate weather forecasts, great personalities, new hit records, and old favorites. All this every single day, plus call-in talk radio every night. Do you really think one radio station can do all that? Well, so do we. Radio 60, WICC. Maybe that's why we're Southern Connecticut's #1 radio station.
Hi there, and welcome back to Best Talk in Town. I'm Miller Roper, and I don't know, if you're like me, about this time, you start to run into a panic, because not only have you done most of your Christmas shopping, but now it's time to wrap them. And it kind of just, it irks me if I have to stand in line and wait for someone else to do it, because I don't mind doing it, just that I don't do a very good job of it. You can always tell my present under the tree. It's the one that's kind of falling apart and looks like the dog chewed on the ribbon. But we don't have to worry about that anymore, because with us this morning is none other than Ellie Schneider, and she is from CM Ofrey & Sons, and she's going to show us how to do all these beautiful things. Thanks so much for being here.
It's my pleasure, Nola.
Now, first of all, I mean, my biggest problem, I mean, even as simple as it is just taking the paper, cutting it, wrapping it to the right size, and making it look neat. What can we do?
Well, once you've done that, actually, the ribbons and the lace and all the wonderful trims that we show here today will really camouflage any kind of mistakes.
They
so
will?
don't worry about that.
Okay, I feel much
We
better
have
now.
some wonderful ideas for wrapping packages, and there are so many choices available. We've narrowed our stories down to a very Victorian feeling and a very traditional feeling, using ribbons that coordinate with the beautiful papers that are available on the market.
Where would you like to start? Victorian
Well,
or traditional?
Well, why don't we start over here with Victorian?
Okay.
And what I'd like to show you are just some of these beautiful gift boxes.
Okay, this
that
one is really beautiful.
This is a gift plus a gift plus a gift. There is a gift inside. Our beautiful box from Paper Planes is a gift. And then on top of that, we have created this little lace angel ornament, which is another gift.
Oh, it's lovely.
And this is done with our Affray craft lace. And directions for this are in a how-to that we will be providing your viewers.
Oh, good. And I'll give you that address at the end of the show. But now, this paper, look, this paper is so unusual.
This is a beautiful, again, Victorian is a very popular theme in home decorating. So we've chosen the Victorian theme here, and we've accented it with burgundy and gold ribbon. And on top of this, we've taken a paper doily, and we've just bunched it, added some baby's breath, tied it with ribbon to the box.
Aren't you
And that's
smart?
it. Hanukkah is just around the corner, and we've created our Hanukkah box here, and on top of the box, we've added a pom-pom bow. This is a very popular bow, and that's what we'd like to demonstrate to your viewers today on how to do this bow.
Let's do it. You're going to teach me how to make this bow?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So what we start with is about 2 yards of Affray craft ribbon. And what I've done with this ribbon is I've wrapped it around several times, about a half a dozen or so times.
Okay.
Around.
Okay.
And this will actually be the diameter of your bow. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to clip the edges.
The far corner and the other far corner.
And we're not clipping through the center, we're just making triangles on the ends.
Okay.
Clip there, clip there. And then we're going to take these ends.
That's nice because they usually don't give me sharp scissors. They usually give me the little plastic ones.
These are great scissors. We're going to bring them together in the center.
Right.
And then we're going to wrap it tightly with florist wire. Now, if you don't have florist wire, you can use the little twisties from your garbage bags.
Oh, sure.
And you can wrap that very tightly. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your loops for your bow. Starting with one side, you're going to pull it and like twist it towards you once or twice. And then you're going to pull the other side, alternating. And perhaps you'd like to try this.
Yeah, let
So
me
you're
see
going
if
to
I can do
alternate
this.
sides, one side and then the other, and twist it towards you so you have a nice fluffy bow.
Okay, I'm going to make a nice fluffy bow. Take it
And
pull
twist
out,
it towards you
twist.
just like that. Good. Now do the other side.
Hey, this is kind of easy.
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
And then what you end up with
Ta-da!
is going to be like this.
Half a bow.
And this is the full bow.
Even you could do this, Bill Berry. Even you could do this. Yeah, this is great.
What we show here are some other bows as well, which are just very simple 2-loop and 4-loop bows, and a layered bow all done with ribbon.
Oh, wait, let's look at this. Now, that looks like it's kind of simple.
That's very simple. That's just the ribbon folded back and forth over itself, and then wrapped with another little piece of ribbon.
Okay, and
Isn't
then
that
you would
great?
just go ahead and you would
And just add that.
stick it on like
Right,
that.
with double stick tape.
Oh, great. Oh, good.
Some of the other things that we have here, you don't have to just think of boxes. You can think of little gift sacks for your presents.
Okay.
And this is just fabric that's been trimmed with our beautiful ribbons from our gear collection.
They really are beautiful
Aren't they pretty?
ribbons, too. They're really unusual.
Thank you. And then we have the shaker box is a very popular item these days. We've painted it and we've trimmed this with ribbon, and this is another gift box. So you have a gift that remains after the gift inside
Now,
has been
what about
used.
this? This looks
Isn't that
like it's
exquisite?
pretty complicated.
Actually, it's really not. It's a shaker box that's been covered with fabric. We've used glue. And then the ribbons, again, hide all of the raw edges. And then to add extra trim to this, we've used little bows that are already made.
Now, finally, before we run out of time, please show this. You got to show this. This is so cute.
This is a cute little gift idea.
Look.
Just a little child's, little infant thing that we've trimmed with ribbons.
And what they've done is you kind of stitched them on the top and just woven
Woven
them.
ribbon back
right?
and forth.
Like that.
And an easy way of wrapping this would just be to roll it up and wrap it in tissue paper. And trim your edges of your tissue papers and wrap it with ribbon, and you're all set.
Well, aren't you smart? I want to thank you, Ellie, for being here today.
No, it's been my pleasure.
I want to thank you for bringing all these beautiful things. And now, if you would like to get a booklet on how to do all of these ribbons and make all of these beautiful packages, all you have to do is send a self-addressed stamped envelope to C.M. Ofrey & Sons, Route 24, Chester, New Jersey, 07930. Okay? And you'll be glad you did. It's going to make this holiday season and your tree just absolutely beautiful. And your friends say, oh, how did you ever do that? Ellie, thanks again so much.
This was fun.
Now, when we come back, what to watch out for in the malls while you're doing Christmas shopping. Don't go away.
Next time on Cheers.
Sam, brace yourself. Diane and I are going to cohabitate.
Living together is turning Diane into Sneezy and Frasier into Grumpy.
Aren't you going to take a Gesundheit?
Diane, I'm afraid we've moved past Gesundheit. We're now on our way to stuff a sock in it.
Diane couldn't really be allergic to Frasier, or could she?
Aren't you going to gloat?
I like to think I'm above that, Diane.
On Cheers.
Tonight at 7 on Channel 11.
The Marines have always been known for saving the day, from Montezuma to Tripoli, from Khe Sanh to Iwo Jima. But perhaps the most important day they've ever saved has been Christmas with Toys for Tots. This year, give a new unwrapped toy for Christmas and help the Marine Corps Reserve save the day again.
The Contour Chair Company presents You Get the Phone.
I got the phone.
I got the phone. And you can get your free phone, too. This $50 value Panasonic telephone, yours absolutely free. To receive it, just preview Contour chairs before you buy any chair. Then, even if you don't buy your new easy chair from Contour, Contour will send you this brand new Panasonic telephone free. No reasonable offer will be refused on the custom-made classic Contour chair of your choice.
I got the phone.
Now, you get your free phone, too. Call to get free by mail your free coupon redeemable for your free Panasonic phone. And this free Contour chair catalog. Plus details on our Model 535 that's so inexpensive it actually costs hundreds of dollars less than any of these nationally advertised lounge chairs. Call for your free phone coupon now.
Call 1-800-258-9800. That's 1-800-258-9800, toll free. Call 1-800-258-9800.
Welcome back to Best Talk in Town. Well, there you are. You get the kids in the car. You say, come on, we're all going Christmas shopping. We're all going to the mall. That way we can all find whatever we need in all the stores there, right? You feel that you're safe because you're out there in the suburbs. Wrong. Guess what? You could be a victim of a shopping mall crime.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas.
Shopping downtown means coping with crowded sidewalks, irate motorists, and the uncooperative elements. It's chased many people out to suburban shopping malls.
Paramus, New Jersey is a lovely community in which to live and work, and it's shoppers' heaven. There are 9 busy shopping malls here. But on the flip side of all that bustling commerce is crime, a disproportionate amount of shopping mall crime.
We find, looking at our statistics, that 90% of our crime emanates from commercial, 10% residential.
Police Chief Joe Delaney deals with those statistics all year round, not just during the holidays. This printout at police headquarters represents about a week's worth of crimes reported at the malls in early November, before the rush.
The more people that come out here, obviously, the more there is to attack. And in the case of the shopping centers, when you figure that we could service anywhere from 250,000 to 300,000 people a day, that's a lot of people. And so criminal types will go where the crowds are.
And though those crowds are gathering at suburban malls, Delaney says most of the crime there is urban. The proximity of Paramus to New York City, access to it from highways and mass transit, all those factors that make it so convenient to shoppers from Manhattan also make it convenient to criminals, especially to drug addicts.
Our drug-related crime is extremely high, and we see a steady stream of addicts coming from New York City into this area to steal. We have found over the last 5 years that the career-type criminal, a person who is committing burglaries, armed robberies, is now coming here to steal from the car or shoplift because it's high profit, low risk. Burglary, you can do 3 to 5. Shoplifting, big money in shoplifting, you can do maybe 30 days or maximum 6 months.
Sociologist and author Georgette Bennett is an expert on crime and currently an officer at the First Women's Bank. She's been studying the recent urbanization of suburban crime.
Shopping mall crime is very definitely street crime. Shopping mall crime is just another form of property crime, whether that be pickpocketing or purse snatching or robbery. It's nothing more than the kinds of street crimes that you find anywhere else.
But the opportunities to commit those crimes are concentrated in a shopping mall.
My mama told me you better shop around. You better shop around.
We called several malls in Paramus and elsewhere, and not one would allow us to speak to their management or security personnel about safety at the malls. But we want to emphasize that the malls in Paramus are no different from those in your own community. They all house the same merchandise, the same stores, and the same risks. And you can avoid some of those.
There are 2 areas where the criminal element really goes to work. One is inside the shopping centers where there are pickpockets galore, and outside where there are victims who will be accosted by criminal types, either by way of strong-arm robbery, where they'll take your jewelry, or by way of mugging, where they'll take your purse, or they'll take your car, anything that's in your car.
Chief Delaney says all the rules about riding a subway in Manhattan apply to shopping in the suburbs. Don't dress expensively, don't carry lots of cash, don't go off alone, and don't get distracted from what's happening around you, especially in the mall's most crime-prone location, the parking lot.
The way to help cut down crime is to make sure that the parking areas can be seen very clearly, very completely, and very easily from the stores so that you can see everything that's going on there. You see, criminals love unprotected areas that are closed to surveillance because then they can act in complete privacy.
Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
And watching you they are in Paramus from rooftop security towers equipped with guards, binoculars, and video cameras. The tower personnel communicate by walkie-talkie with undercover police and the street crimes unit on the mall level to prevent crimes they spot or to apprehend suspects.
Today, people are very sophisticated. They can get into your car in a hot second. So you got to be very careful by checking your car, checking the back seats. We've had people hide in the back seat of a car, and then a woman drives away and she becomes abducted.
Most shopping mall crimes are against women. Part of the reason may be because women frequent the malls more than men. But male or female, beware. You're being sized up whenever you venture out to buy, and it's not always by salespeople.
Now, Police Chief Joseph Delaney also suggests that you should check your credit card slips to make sure that everything's in order, the total amount is right, and also that you get your card back. Also, don't carry more packages than you can carry securely. Someone could come up and rip them off from you. And also, make sure you keep those packages in the trunk of your car so they can't be seen, okay? So go out there and have some safe shopping. I've got to get out and get your present. I just haven't gotten you a thing yet. So until tomorrow, I'm Nola Roper. This is the best talk in town. I'll see you then. Bye. Now, oh, look, this one's for you, and this one's for you, and this one over here's for you.
This one's for you.
And this one's for me, and this one's for you, and this
Monday on Best Talk in Town, how to avoid dry cleaning disasters. Plus, Mayor Koch's fight to force the homeless off the street. That's Monday morning at 11:30. Coming up next on Channel 11, The Odd Couple.
I'm Fernando Ferrer, Bronx Borough President, and I'm replying to a WPIX editorial entitled The Deal for Shelters. In one way, Channel 11 was correct in its assessment of the Board of Estimate vote in favor of the mayor's plan to build temporary homeless shelters. It was, as Channel 11 observed, an example of the give and take of the political process. It gave to those who cut the deal and took from the homeless. It gave to one borough and took from the others. Instead of initiating a viable city housing policy, we opted to go into the welfare hotel business to the tune of $200 million. In the Bronx, the city selected shelter sites within blocks of each other, just a stone's throw away from abandoned city-owned buildings that could and should be rehabilitated to provide dignified, permanent housing where homeless families can rebuild their shattered lives. These shelters are a Band-Aid approach to the larger issue on which the city has failed miserably. I fear these shelters will create a permanent underclass of public assistance recipients who cannot obtain decent, affordable, and permanent housing, living in what amounts to nothing more than Howard Johnson's for the homeless. They will do nothing to restore the